Here are a couple of Sumerian stories that are often cited as influences on the Adam and Eve narrative. We've all heard of the Epic of Gilgamesh. It's an ancient Mesopotamian epic that predates the biblical account of Adam and Eve. It tells the story of Gilgamesh, a legendary king, and his search for immortality. In the epic, there's a character named Enkidu, who's created by the gods to be a wild man living in harmony with animals. Sound familiar? Enkidu is seduced by a temple prostitute and gains knowledge and civilization, similar to the way Adam and Eve acquire knowledge in the Garden of Eden. The other one is the Atrahasis epic. It's an ancient Mesopotamian myth that predates the biblical account of Adam and Eve. It describes the creation of humans by the gods and their subsequent disobedience, leading to a flood intended to wipe out humanity. In this myth, the gods create humans to be their servants and provide them with all their needs. However, the humans multiply and become too noisy. Disturbing the gods. This prompts the gods to send a flood of water to destroy humanity. But one man named Atrahasis is warned in a dream and builds an ark to save himself, his family, and animals. Little too much like Noah.
So, as I've been saying, there are a lot of stories that predate the Adam and Eve that all have similar themes to the Adam and Eve account, about a first man, about people coming from clay, about a woman coming to comfort them, or a woman coming to their side to soothe them. And you can see where the Adam and Eve story got inspiration from. So I don't think that they stole the story of Adam and Eve. The story of Adam and Eve was not stolen. The story of Adam and Eve, as I've been talking about again and again and again, the story of Adam and Eve is about Israel. But what happened is the theme to create the story, or the mode for the story was borrowed from these other cultural themes. These cultural themes were borrowed as the outline of the story. And then the author created, he had creative liberty to make his own story about Adam and Eve. He had his own literary liberty to make the story of Adam and Eve. And the story of Adam and Eve is about Israel with the cultural mode of these stories of Adapa and the story of the Epic of Gilgamesh and all these other stories that relate to the Adam and Eve story. So the Adam and Eve story is about Israel, but the mode for the story, or the theme that the story follows, was borrowed from stories that came before it, so that the Israelites could create a new story about Israel. The story of Adam and Eve is about Israel using cultural themes about people from clay, women coming to their side, and the 7-day narrative. So that is what the Adam and Eve story is about, and I've been talking about that for days and days and days now. You can check out the other videos I have on my playlist about this, but this is why the scholarship is what it is. This is why many scholars do not believe that Adam and Eve existed, me included, and I talk about this stuff in my books. If you do not have my books, Secrets of the Bible from the East, you need to go to the link in my bio and get my books. And if you have any questions about this stuff, you can definitely leave a comment below. But this is why the scholarship is where it's at. Scholars are not making this up. Scholars are not lying to you guys. I am a Christian. I believe in Jesus wholeheartedly. Jesus resurrected from the dead. But you can be a Christian and you can also accept the evidence. And as Christians, we are not commanded to be liars. All right, I'm off here. And you guys like, share this video, comment, and I am off.